We've been living with plywood countertops for several years now, and we finally got our first butcher block countertop done over here, so it's time to get the second one done on this side. It's been nice to have an actual countertop to work on. I'm sure Dee Dee's thankful to finally get some semblance of a kitchen done, so we're going to work to get that a little further along. So today I'm going to be cutting to length the construction lumber that we have for doing this. We've been using 2x3 material. By the time we plane it down, it's about a 2-inch thick butcher block. We're going to cut some stuff up and get cranking on this side. Well, I'm trying to pick out the best ones that we have, trying to avoid any ones with rope bow and twist in them to make it as painless as possible while trying to put this thing together.
This burn pile is almost gone. Working on the last little bit of it. Dee Dee's got it up and cranking again, and one last burn and it should be out of the view of our front windows. If this batch doesn't burn down, we'll just move the remainder to the next burn pile. So it'd be nice to be able to look out the front window and not have to stare at a burn pile. Well, I've been working today. Dee Dee had the day off, so she was outside doing some stuff. Looks like the burn pile's getting a little smaller, getting down there. Like some of the big ones are finally getting small enough we can move them with the tractor here. It's gonna feel good to get those out of the way. Looks like she's been working down below too, making a garden bed.
Hi.
Hi. Making some garden bed?
Yes.
Nice. This is where you did the horticulture bed?
Yeah. I'm just picking up the piles of rocks from all over the property that I've made over the last few years, so just putting them along here.
I think it looks pretty good. Looks like you've been working hard.
Yep. So this is gonna be all of our squashes and like, not all of them, but like zucchinis and that kind of thing.
Okay. And then you said you wanted to leave the fence over here, and we're gonna just let stuff trellis up it, or?
Yeah, probably. I'll probably put cucumbers on there or something.
Okay.
Might as well.
Alright, I'm going to use the planer that I have. The poor thing has been abused and left out in the rain. When we bought this cabin, we had nowhere to put it. It was on the back porch, getting wet, and so it's a little bit rusty, but should still work for what we need it to do. I'm just going to take a little bit of time, take an extra step to do some face joining on these. We tried to suck it in as best we could on the countertop we did already, and we had pretty good success, but there were a few joints that just didn't want to suck tight. So I'm going to go ahead and just take an extra step, take a few extra minutes, and I'm going to face joint all these boards just to help out a little bit.
I'll take just a bunch of the roughness out. Should help it seat a little better and a little bit better glue up.
Okay, got them all roughly plain, took off all the high spots. Didn't get too crazy with it, just knocking off the high spots and all the rough burry edges that come on a 2x4 or 2x3. So haul them back down to the house and we'll start gluing them up. Just kind of experimenting. I think this will help a little bit with some of the clamp up and glue run out. So we'll give it a shot and see if it works better.
This is not a recommended indoor activity. Alright, for the end pieces that are going to show, I've just drilled a socket in there and they'll fit over the bolts that are protruding. So if you don't have any clamps that are quite long enough, you can always double clamp together. So we've just got these kind of locked in together, and that's a simple way to extend a short clamp.
Alright, the burn pile that you could see from the front window is gone now, so that is very exciting. Didn't quite all burn down, so the rest of it got stuck over there on the other burn pile. But we can start clearing this out, and I think we're going to throw some seed here in a little bit and get some grass growing. We got our wing clamped on here. We're doing some epoxy in some of the bigger gaps and getting those sealed up. So we gotta let that sit for a little bit and then we'll get started on it tomorrow. Well, that looks a little bit different. Did a good job getting this all flattened out. She's got a little bit more to do there, she said. And then we'll get some grass seed down and get this looking like a front yard kind of. That'll be something new.
We have about $100 into this countertop. We had about $125 in the main one, so $225 for kitchen countertops. I think they turned out pretty good, so it's nice to have actual countertops in here. We'll catch you guys on the next video.